Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Technical T hitting you with another video today. Now today's video is going to be a little bit different, man. We're not talking about something that's directly tech related, but it is very important to my workflow and what I got going on and me being comfortable when I'm editing, recording videos, whatever it may be. We got to talk about this gaming chair from EWIN Racing, man. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, first of all, before we get started, I do want to give a huge shout out for EWIN Racing for dropping me this chair to review. Now, even though they did send it to me free of charge, it doesn't mean I'm not gonna give you my raw thoughts and opinion when it comes to the chair, man, because I don't want you guys wasting your money if it's not worth it. But if it is, I do want to tell you all about a good product, man. So let's just go ahead and talk about this chair. Now, I'm not a small dude. I'm almost 6'3", about 230 some pounds. I'm a big guy, and therefore I need a sturdy chair, and this thing delivers when we are talking about being a heavy, sturdy chair. Now, I've had previous chairs in the past, and you know, in order to get a good chair, you gotta spend some money, man, because if you're a big dude, then you need something to kind of really hold that weight capacity, and this one does it just fine. I can plop in this chair, I can do whatever. My son can crawl all over me on my lap, even when my girlfriend wants to be aggravated when I'm trying to record a video, when she may come sit on my lap and see what video I'm working on, it still handles it just fine. Now, I don't recommend that, but I'm just letting you know that it can handle it. Now, this is, like I said, the Flash XL series. Now, I think they make a normal Flash. You got to go to the website, check out all the weight capacities, but I'm here to tell you, if you're a bigger guy, and I've even seen some reviews of people almost over 300 pounds, this chair handles them just fine. So when we're talking about build quality and durability with this chair, it is handling it just fine. I don't feel like it has any issues. It supports me just fine, whether I'm all the way up or all the way down when we are talking about the height adjustment. So I just jumped in talking about build quality and how it can hold up my weight, but I gotta go back and talk about installation. And the reason I probably glossed over it, because if you've put one gaming chair together, you basically put them all together. It is very simple to do, but I'm gonna tell you what, you might wanna get two people to grab that box, man, because that box is pretty heavy, I'm not gonna lie. But once you get all the contents out the box, they come with some beautiful installation instructions. It'll probably take you about, I don't know, 15-20 minutes. Even if you're a person that struggles to put things together, to install things, to build things, it is not going to be hard at all, man. It took me no time, and you really don't need that many tools. And by the way, they include all the tools that you need, so you don't have to worry about having tools or anything like that. And everything comes in the box. They even give you these cool little white gloves, man. I'm not 100% sure what they're for, but they give you some nice little cool white gloves. So if you want to feel important doing your videos, or if you want to, you know, maybe feel a little bit important while you game or something like that, hey, put the white gloves on, man. I got big hands and they fit pretty good. Now, back to the build quality when it comes to the chair. Now, when I first got this chair out the box, I really like to look at the fine details when it comes to the chair. And everything looks very, very tight, man. All of the stitching, the leather doesn't feel, you know, super gummy, and you know what it is. Everything feels crisp, everything feels tight, and that's what you want in a chair like this. I really can appreciate it. Now, when we're talking about that PU leather, they do have a PU leather that I think is called 2.0, and it is basically stain resistant. So if you spill something on it or wherever it may be, you can just take a cloth, wipe it off, and you really don't have to worry about it. So that's definitely going to be good for everybody out there. You know, sometimes we do have some long editing sessions, whether we're having drinks or whatever it may be, you might spill something on it, but it's good to know that you can just wipe it off and go about your day. You should be good to go. So that's a nice little inclusion. But talking about the PU leather quality, I mean, so far the leather quality is good. I haven't had any issues with it. It doesn't feel like it's giving in any places, and it is very stiff when you first get it. When you first sit down, you're probably going to be like, whoa, this is pretty tight, this is pretty stiff. But it does take a few sitting sessions for the chair and the PU leather to really conform to your body, and that adds to the whole experience and makes it feel a little bit better. It makes it feel a little bit more comfortable when you're putting in those long sessions. Now, the reason for that great support is they use a cold foam technology. So basically, like I said, when you sit in it, it basically eventually conforms to your body, and then all is well. So don't get uptight, don't get kind of bent out of shape when you first sit down in it and it's kind of stiff. Trust me, over time it will shape into gear and you'll be you'll be good. You're good, trust me. Now, adding on to that previous statement, like I said, they do use a cold foam technology, and that adds to how it basically conforms to your body. So when you first sit down, yes, it will be a little bit stiff, but trust me, as you use it over time, it will break in and it will eventually feel just fine and comfortable to put those long sessions in. Now, let's go ahead and talk about adjustments, because if you use one gaming chair, like I said, you've probably know these adjustments and they're probably all the same. But when it comes to this, you have a wide range of adjustments, just talking about the actual armrests themselves. So you have buttons on the inside. One button is going to control forward and back. The other one is going to trade out sideways. And of course, on the outside, you do have your height adjustment up and down. And then you do have some, you can just grab them and turn them in and rotate them to your liking. So even if you're putting in editing sessions, you might want to be more relaxed feel, or you might want to sit up tight if you're gaming or something like that, and get a little bit more comfortable posture there. But trust me, the armchair has such a wide range of adjustability. I'm pretty sure you can find something that suits your needs. Along with the seat adjustment, of course, one side is going to give you your up and down. So me, I'm a big dude. I like it to have all the way up, and think the way I'm sitting in it right now is actually adjusted all the way up. But if you want, you can go ahead and bring it all the way down. And on the other side, you're going to have a locking mechanism, and that's basically going to lock to where you can lounge and just rock and do whatever you want to do in the chair. And also it has that sleep mode, man. So you can pull that little lever on the side, drop this all the way back. And if you want to sit down, relax, take a step away from your editing, take a step away from your gaming, just throw it back and put it up in that mode, man. And then you can kind of throw back, throw a little sheet over you, and you good to go. And trust me, I have already used it. Me and my son have used it one time, and it was good. You know, I wouldn't suggest taking nap mode in the chair, but if you absolutely have to, it can get it done. Now, you already know it does have the wheels on the bottom. So, you know, in the perfect situation, I'm on carpet right now, which is, of course, not the best situation for these type of chairs, but it does work just fine. I can still roll, do whatever I need to do. But if I move it outside or move it into the living room for if we have company over, something like that, this chair does just fine with the balls. It doesn't feel like it's gonna mess up or anything like that. So the wheels are good to go as well. Now, two things that I really enjoy about this chair are these neck supports and that lumbar support. Now, one thing that I really like about the neck support is I've had a previous gaming chair in the past where it didn't really have any support for the actual neck support. And what I mean is it's just slid over the top, which means it can easily be popped off. I have a little son, so they like to grab things and different stuff like that. But it's good with the neck pillow that it actually straps in on the back, so therefore you can't remove it. So that's a good little feature. Now, with the lumbar support, I was a little iffy about it at first. I was just like, this is kind of a little uncomfortable when we are talking about lumbar support, and you really have to find that right adjustment to your back to make it be as comfortable as possible. But I have found when I do feel like sitting in a chair for a very long period of times, I might end up taking it off because I feel like it may feel a little bit comfortable without it on. But sometimes it does help, and I have it on right now, and it just does help with your sitting posture and makes you feel more upright, because a lot of us know you're probably slumping down in your chairs and hurting your back, and you probably don't even realize it until it's going to be too late. But right now, I am here to tell you the lumbar support will feel a little funny at first, but as soon as you adjust it to your back and get it right in that sweet spot, it's gonna feel perfectly fine. So yeah, that's basically gonna be it, man. Flash Series XL EWIN Racing gaming chair. The attention to detail in this chair is also very nice when it comes to the stitching that's down the middle of it. And I like it, man. This will be a chair that I will probably use going forward. So if you want to see a long-term review of this chair, whether it's 6 months later, whether it's a year later, let me know down in the description below, man. But I'm not leaving you guys empty-handed. If you do want to pick one up, there is a code down below, which is called Technically, and that will give you 20% off your order. So head over to their website, man. Grab you up this big boy. If you don't need this big boy, they have others that will suit your style, man. But telling it to you, I'm about to get up out of here, man. Make sure if you have a question about this chair, comment down below. You already know, man. Do all the YouTube things. Hit that sub button. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. And I'll catch you on the next one. Later.